Now, for more on this, we can speak with Fredrik Weslau, director of the Wider Europe program. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to ask a bit more about the special court. How is the one there based in The Hague different than from other international courts that deal with war crimes?
Well, this special tribunal came around under very particular circumstances. You had the Council of Europe presenting a report, the so-called Marty report, which made certain accusations relating to the late 90s and what some individuals did actually in Albania during the conflict in Kosovo. So I think the jurisdiction of this court is wider than we've seen before. And it is, as was mentioned in your introduction here, it is very much focused on Kosovo only and some of individuals from Kosovo. So let's see. I mean, this is, of course, not the first time that there's been efforts at trying war crimes and other crimes in Kosovo. You obviously had UNMIK, the UN International Administration. Then you had EU-Lex, and you also had ICTY in The Hague, which have tried war crimes.
Well, as we look at Kosovo now, as it marks 10 years of independence, what really are the biggest challenges facing the country at this stage?
Well, I think Kosovo has come a long way in the past 10 years since it declared independence. I mean, its major objective now is, of course, to become a candidate for EU accession and to eventually become a member of the European Union. It still has some way to go. I think in terms of the challenges within the country, obviously unemployment is a massive challenge. I think unemployment rates is around 30%. There really is a big sort of socioeconomic challenge to overcome. Then, of course, politically, Kosovo has been recognized by about more than 110 UN members, which is really a significant number. But still, Serbia still does not recognize its independence. There are 5 EU member states that don't recognize Kosovo's independence. Russia, of course, Kosovo's independence. So it still has to overcome this issue of its status, where there are significant forces in the international community that oppose Kosovo's independence. But I think looking at its trajectory and also looking at the accession process for Kosovo and Serbia, what we're seeing now is a dialogue between Belgrade and Pristina to resolve some of these issues, to normalize relations. And this has, of course, been set as a precondition for Serbia's entry into the European Union. And only earlier this week, the German foreign minister was in Belgrade and Pristina, where he was very clear by saying that Serbia would have to accept Kosovo's independence in order to become a member of the European Union. So I think the issue of Kosovo's status, which is a major issue, will eventually be resolved. Hopefully this year we'll see some movement on this quest to normalize relations between Pristina and Belgrade.
Fredrik Weslau, thank you very much for joining us.